You guys might have seen her going viral from the Ice Spice incident.
Are you from Chicago? I'm from Chirac. Where you from?
No, for the ones who's confused, I'm not from Chicago, y'all.
What do you feel your homeboy's intentions were in the white t-shirt? Because he's getting a lot of flack because of him wanting to actually fight a female. So from your perspective, do you feel your homeboy's actions were in the wrong? What do you have to say to Ice Spice? So now that you're on camera, what do you have to say to Ice Spice and, you know, anybody out there, all of his reports? What do you have to say personally to her so the public will know this from your direct mouth?
So, Ice Spice, to you personally, girl.
What's the deal, man? It's your boy Lazar. Now, usually you guys know me for doing these celebrity interviews. I am with the one and only Mr. 101 Dalmatians, a.k.a. Blueface. I'm with the one and only Northern California's Mozzie. I'm here with two-time Grammy-nominated, my man, Lil Yachty. He is one of the hottest members from the legendary, iconic group Wu-Tang Clan with my man, Raekwon. Hold on, wait a minute. Exclusive. Who is this man right here? Who is this man?
Yeah, she do jump in there.
Oh, my God.
Man, in her Cherokee and shit. And Yonkers, Mary J used to get to us, and we used to just like, yo, love you, brother.
Hey, we love you, kid.
I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you.
You got it, fam.
I'm here with the #1 streamer in the world, my man Constant. Your boy is all holding out for cookies for the fans, so they want to know. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, you might have seen her on damn near every movie. The beautiful, the talented Tiffany Haddish. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Okay.
Anyway,
ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the one and only Didi Osama. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful, the talented Bia. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm wonderful. How are you?
Baltimore's own Krishan Rock. How you doing?
hi.
Okay.
Because he wanted to say.
That part. You see what I want to say?
On his new phone.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'll give it a taste. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, come on now. I'm saying here with my man French Montana and my man Desto Dubs, influential, hottest Chicago artist. I'm with my man Polo G. How you
Polo
doing?
motherfucking G, man.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Soulja Boy Teller, man. Danny Lay, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm saying G Herbo here with my man King Combs. How you doing, Brody, man? You good? You good?
Hey, yo, listen, we outside, not in, and we active. Can't stop, won't stop.
But today, I guess we do have a celebrity / known individual in a sense, you know what I mean? You guys might have seen her going viral online on a lot of platforms from the Ice Spice incident.
So are you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chirac. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chirac. Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I'm from
VAYAH, VAYAH. I don't know her last name. And eating in McDonald's late at night when you are a popular rapper like Ice Spice with no security is absolutely crazy. And this woman VAYAH, that's her name, proved why. See, Ice Spice was minding her business, eating her 4-piece nugget, fries and drink, and this woman walked up to her and asked, "Where you from?" Those are 3 words you do not want to hear when you on the West Coast, especially LA. And then things escalated quickly. Okay, yes, when I see videos like VAYAH, whatever her name is,
VAYAH, whatever the lady's name was.
VAYAH, whatever, would have been clawing to get out the restaurant because my friend would have been on that ass. What are you talking about? We gonna bank you.
The friend she was with should have told her not to go to McDonald's in the first place. How about that? Can we start there?
But they both was eating though. They probably both wanted it.
Hey, you know we can get this to go, right? We don't have to eat in here.
You don't have to eat, right?
You don't have your security with you, Ice. You don't have to be here right now.
Exactly.
Presented by McDonald's. How about that? Presented by McDonald's, Chuck.
I hear they got some slappy Happy Meals over there.
What that mean?
I don't even know, but you see Ice Spice got slapped at McDonald's?
Come on, man.
What you doing at McDonald's in the middle of the night, Ice Spice? Come on, stop that.
Excuse me.
Get to go.
Jet?
What you call it, Chuck?
Chuck, what'd you call it? Slappy Happy?
They got a slappy Happy Meal over there.
At it again.
Let Ice Spice eat in peace.
Georgia Tech at it again, right?
Can you believe that, Shaq?
Random Rex.
She should have slapped her in the face with a Big Mac. You walk up on me, everything's on the table.
Yeah.
Fries.
Nuggets.
No. Leave me alone. Come on, top of ice. Come on.
What are we doing? God, what are we doing?
What is it? I can almost guarantee you that this was not what McDonald's had in mind when they
how about
when they
this?
sponsored
Can they bring
inside the
some
NBA.
food in next week or tomorrow, and we'll eat the food for sure. Hey, her girlfriend got to hit that other girl too. Listen, man. Ain't the girl sit with you?
Yeah, you're right.
Listen, your girlfriend got to whoop that other girl. Listen, the Rockets and the Lakers highlights score. Post. What are y'all doing?
Please roll the highlight.
You know the sponsors play our checks, right?
No Kevin Durant.
I wish I was at that McDonald's with you. Because Ice was still like holding her ground, but I could tell Ice wasn't really giving it all her what she got because she was reading the room. She like, all right, if I really react, who's gonna come for me? She looking at everybody she don't know. She looking at the person that she's with that's not with her for real. Then she looking at that guy. That guy that got so big, like he wanted something out of her. Who raised him? Who's him? You know? God bless him. I think it's just, we need to just pray more, be more grounded, and pop out. Man, don't pop out at McDonald's, drive through. But I felt that, yo. You want to get the food fresh and eat it real quick. But it's 2028, babe. You gotta take that to go. Do you know who was that, God.
So today we're going to get an in-depth interview so you guys can get her side, her perspective, and pretty much break everything down frame by frame about what happened during the incident, so you guys can actually get an in-depth view and standpoint on her side. So ladies and gentlemen, today I'm here with
And the one and only VAYAH.
With VAYAH, you feel me? How you doing?
I'm doing good, honestly, outside of everything. Okay. I've been chilling.
Been chilling? Okay, now I know it's been crazy. I know it's been hectic. So before we get into everything like that, let the people know, I guess, kind of your background and let them know where you're from, what do you do, you know what I mean? For the people that don't know, obviously, to introduce yourself to the public.
Okay, so...
If you could, yeah.
I'm a troll, y'all, but one thing about me, I love sports. I play basketball, track, play flag football.
Okay.
I play college volleyball and stuff like that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you from Cali? I'm from Chirac. Where you from?
No, for the ones who's confused, I'm not from Chicago, y'all. I'm from San Bernardino, so yes, I'm an IE baby.
San Bernardino, where them niggas don't play, they just cock back and let that thing spray. Yeah, San Bernardino, 52 homicides, swear to God, all my niggas down the ride. San Bernardino, where the females get ratchet, all you gotta do is ask and you smack it. San Bernardino, from the west side to east, man, you gotta make sure you bring your heat. Look, I'm from the place where niggas don't make it, but keep it 9, I keep it loaded for niggas who talking and get out of line. I'm from the Dino, yeah, you know the 909 where all you see is homicides and all them niggas down the ride. I got the whole east side just riding on my back, nigga. Look, LA dudes, I'm in the field, I know he heard about me. Dino East, I know he heard about me. Yeah. I know some fly ass niggas. In the D-I-N-O. Man, I know so many turned up bitches. In the D-I-N-O. I know so many killers, I know so many ratchets, I know so many real ones. In the D-I-N-O. Stunt niggas in the Dino that'll do some crimes for the bread like Gambino. Yeah, all about they chips and mac a bitch up out Arsenos and been staying in the Dino since they was a Bambino. The D-I-N-O, man, I know some bitty killers in the D-I-N-O. You ain't gotta be a cigarette for you to get smoked. I know some OGs in the Dino from the city that slang rocks don't smell a lot cause ain't shit pretty. Don't know me, then you ain't a factor. And the 909, bitch, say it back. Yeah. West side. Yeah. Respecting my hustle, my niggas on the mission. Can't fuck with a nigga when it comes to my lyrics. Born and raised in the Dino, so everything we do different. Your bitch ass ways don't never compare to my crib, cause motherfucker we different. Can't compare to my crib, cause motherfucker we different. Can't compare to my crib. Respecting my hustle, my niggas all on the mission. Can't fuck with a nigga when it comes to my lyrics. Born and raised in the Dino, so everything we do different. Your bitch ass ways won't never compare to my crippin'. Cause Moblin Energy ride with the Reynolds all tinted. It's dark as fuck, so you can't see who up in it. When it comes to some pussy, I'll be there in a minute. Have your legs wide open so I can dive all up in it. Bitch, if he sprung as fuck, scream my name like a poster. Don't compare to your nigga, cause I ain't the nigga you used to. Nigga respecting my crippin', or I have your ass missing. I was raised in the Dino, so everything we do different. Show me love in my face, but niggas hating the distance. That's why I don't fuck with these niggas, cause they be acting like bitches. Cause motherfucker, we different. Can't compare to my crippin'. Cause motherfucker, we different. Can't compare to my crippin'. See this crippin' go long, way deep in the roots. If they don't wanna fuck, bitches get kicked with the boot. My crippin' so sick, some niggas gon' get the flu. Bitch, I'm doggy style, don't compare me to Snoop. Live and die by the tech, goddamn what a mess. These gangsta ass ways where have a bitch so wet. Nigga be acting untouchable until they chain off their neck. Now a nigga sitting high from the rhymes I possess. Yeah.
Okay, shout out to San Bernardino, shout out to IE. You feel me?
I just troll, you know, but that's pretty much a background. I'm a sweetheart. I just got done. I'm going to school right now for a medical assistant.
A medical assistant?
Yeah.
Okay, has that always been your passion career-wise or what?
No, I want to be sports medicine.
Sports medicine. So what kind of changed the trajectory and direction of that?
I just got tired of being around sports all the time.
Okay.
It was too much drama at the time.
Okay, you said too much drama. What kind of drama was it like? Why? People hating on you? They were jealous? What?
The school I went, it was I'm not gonna narrate, but it wasn't too much of our kind or whatever. So
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so was that hard for you to get through or what?
No, it was just uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable?
A lot of racism. So
yeah, I get it. And I know that takes place at a lot of different schools. You know, it can be hard for a lot of different people.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess like musically, you know what I mean? What kind of music do you listen to and like what kind of artists do you like and tapped in with?
I like old school R&B a lot. I listen to
R&B.
Yes, and I majority on a daily basis just R&B. Party Next Door, you know, shout out to him.
Party Next Door. Okay.
And that's just pretty much it. I try not to listen too much rap music nowadays.
Why not? What's wrong with it? What you think is wrong with the rap music nowadays?
That's the wrong with the generation. Everybody
wrong with the generation?
Yes, everybody want to be baddies or whatnot. You know, it gets to their head.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
but don't get me wrong, I still listen to my little rap music and them.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Because trust me, like me personally, sometimes I have my times where like I be in the whip. Sometimes I can be on some straight LA gangsta hood shit. You know, other times I can be in a straight R&B mood. Like I promise you. So I'm the same way. You feel me? Who your favorite R&B artist other than Party Next Door?
And Jagged Edge.
Oh, okay. So you like taking it back old school then?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel that. So I guess speaking of music, right? So I guess my question is, before this incident, you know, occurred, what was your perspective on Ice Spice in general and her music? You know what I mean? Were you a fan? How did you feel about Ice Spice, you know what I'm saying, before this incident happened?
Oh, yeah. I like the Ice Spice. Me and my niece, we listen to her pretty much on daily. Like, every time I go get them, we always listen to her, like I said.
Okay.
And we took her to see the SpongeBob movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was cool. I thought Ice Spice was cool peoples. Like of course I ain't know her in real life until the moment. But she cool. I ain't had no problem with her.
Yeah. I feel like Ice Spice, she's a talented artist and she's on the rise even more right now. So I feel like overall when it comes to whether it's acting, because I've seen a lot of commercials, I've seen, you know what I mean, obviously music, she had the SpongeBob. So I feel like she is a superstar and she's definitely on the rise even more. So definitely shout out to her. Much respect to Ice Spice. I'm pretty sure you ain't got nothing against the Bronx or the East Coast, right?
And I do apologize if I offended all the New York people, y'all.
Okay, sorry, New York. You know what I mean? Because you know, obviously there's a history of beef between LA and New York, and I've seen in the comments people try to push a narrative about, you know what I mean, West Coast, East Coast things. So it's nothing like that, right?
No, it's nothing like that at all.
Okay, I get it. So I guess since, you know, we're on the topic of Ice Spice right now, let's, I guess, get into the breakdown of that night frame by frame. Okay, so basically break it down specifically too, because I also know from the grapevine, I heard that a lot of the footage that was put out there has been edited and it wasn't like everything from point A to point B to point C. So with you being here with me, break down to the public and myself frame by frame about what specifically happened that night from when you pulled up and what your intentions were when you seen her, and let the public know something as well as they did not see in the video. So the floor is yours.
Okay, so pretty much that night, I was with all my friends, and we came from the beach or whatever, and we was going to the Walk of Fame or whatever. So we all agreed that we all had to use the bathroom, so we stopped by McDonald's. So we all walk in as a group, and I had the buzz ball originally, and my friend, she goes to the bathroom, and I'm just offering everybody shots in the
Okay.
like, you know.
I get it. Y'all turned up. You know what I'm saying? You're having a good time.
You know, that's just me. If you know me, I'm a social butterfly. You take a shot. That's just like my job.
I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? Typical.
And so then after I give everybody a shot, we go outside. My friend come back outside, and she's like, "Oh, I think that's Ice Spice." And I'm like, "Oh, for real?" So that's when you see me running back inside, like happy and stuff. Now, I didn't initiate talking to her first. I addressed her friend that was there.
So just to clarify, you went in, you seen her, you was a fan, you know what I mean? You want some positive energy.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then you seen her friend, which I think was the Caucasian female that was on the other side of the table. Okay,
Yes.
continue.
And so her friend, during the moment when I first walked in giving everybody shots, I did look over, and she was smiling, like she was laughing at the things that I was doing. So
you were joking with them?
Yeah, so
Okay.
when I ran back inside, I was a little bit comfortable going up to her the way I did, you know? So I went up to them, and I was like, because like I said, I'm a troll. So I went up to her, I was like, y'all ready to shake some ass? And I Spice immediately like, ready for what? I was like, to shake ass.
Okay.
And now that comment probably did rub her off the wrong way, because I know in the video you see me like poking my butt out, but I was like,
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see
like,
that.
you know, like that's just how I am.
Okay, so when you pause, so when you were shaking ass, you know what I'm saying, you were doing it as like a just kind of endearment, having fun, you know what I mean, trying to get them to turn up with you?
Yes.
Okay, and you feel they might have perceived that in the wrong way?
Yeah, I Spice definitely did, and I will apologize if that rubbed her off the wrong way.
Okay.
But that wasn't my intention, and I did proceed to say after that, because after she said like what she said, like, are you ready for what? And I said what I said. I did give her a compliment. I was like, I really just came over here to say that y'all were pretty and this and that.
Okay.
She sat there and was like, but you could leave. And then I'm like, that's when I was like, where you from? Where you from?
Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chirac. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chirac. Yeah, they home. So where you from? They're home. So where you from? I'm from McDonald's. I'm from Wayne.
I'm like, okay, you know, and then she's like, that's when she's like, oh, I'm from McDonald's or whatever. And then I'm like, bitch, stop.
No, it's all good. No, you keep it real. Keep it 100. Keep it 100.
In the moment, I was like, bitch, stop playing with me. Like, where are you really from? And then I'm like, you know, you already just disrespected me one too many times, so I'm going to just fire on you. So that's how it just kind of started. And then she jumped over the table.
Where you from?
Now, I did not run outside. Everybody escorted me outside because the situation already escalated.
Which we seen in the video.
Yes, they did take me outside, and I went back to my car. So I have my door open, and now I'm hearing Ice Spice yell like, "Where is this bitch at?"
You end that. Alright. What the happened? Why is that? Oh no, she's drunk, but just relax. Where's she at? Where's she at? And why the you want to record? It's funny.
So I get back out. I took my hoodie off and my shoes. I run back down the street, and they try to grab me again. I broke out my homie's arm, and I fought her again.
Okay.
Now, for the meantime, the times I wasn't there when I was at my car, back in the video, you will see my homie asking where his phone is at, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
So we do have a picture. She took a picture in his phone, like flipping him off or whatever.
Okay.
And after she takes a picture, she throws his phone, causing it to crack.
Oh, wow.
Are you good? Fuck y'all. That's why. Fuck you and that bitch. Alright.
Yes, so he was not trying to fight her or anything, but he was mad, and she did push him because he's like, why did you throw my phone? And she pushed him.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I guess, let me see. So, you know, obviously you're keeping it real. So I want to kind of dissect and go back to how you were explaining the video. Well, obviously what we saw.
Right.
So first, like I said, just to confirm, you approached her with endearment as a fan. You know what I mean? You're trying to get her to turn up. And I guess she perceived that as a wrong way.
Yes.
And then that's what kind of triggered you to have the reaction you did. And I guess let's keep it real. You were kind of intoxicated, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, and I get it. You know, when people get intoxicated, as you guys know, Like, people aren't always in the right state of mind. They're not sober. So obviously they kind of act out. And I get it. You know what I mean? When people drink and from, even if they're tipsy to even super, super drunk, you know, they do act out of character. So I'm pretty sure that wasn't your intention, correct?
It was not at all. I wasn't planning to go fight anybody that night.
I get it.
Really having fun that whole night. That was my intention.
I get it. And then, so basically when she said that, it kind of just triggered you and kind of just made you black out. And off, I guess, what instinctual instinct, it just made you just take off because you felt disrespected for her saying that. Okay. And the thing is, I'm glad right now you are actually taking accountability for what you did. Because like I said, obviously we saw in the video, we can't front about that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it real. We seen it, but you know, like you said, I'm glad you're breaking it down because like I said, from what we did see, we saw you shaking ass and we saw a little, you know, conversation and confrontation. We did hear a section from McDonald's, and then from there, you know, I guess it triggered you and you took off. You know what I mean? Which I know you just said you apologize for, and those weren't your intentions. Okay, so now after that, so I seen one of your homeboys came in the white t-shirt. He pulled you back. So then I guess after that, Ice Spice kind of was the one that became the aggressor towards you, saying she wanted to fight at that moment, and obviously you were still turned. So I feel from the breakdown of that, from there, she said she wanted to fight you, correct, verbally. Yeah. And then you were still kind of turned up. So I think that right there, in my eyes, it was a consensual agreement between two grown adults that wanted to fight. And I seen that. But then your homeboy was trying to pull you back. You know, you were trying to get to her. I seen you move her homegirl out the way. I get it. You know what I mean? We keeping it real, what we saw.
Not to cut you off, but I do apologize for her friend. I did not mean to push her. I didn't even know that I pushed her in the moment until I looked back. Okay. So I apologize to her also. Okay.
And I appreciate you owning up and taking accountability for that. Because like I said, we seen the video, so you know, like I said, people make mistakes when they're intoxicated. So like I said, that wasn't your intentions. So then we sent her push back. So then after that, she was still coming at you, correct, and saying she wanted to fight. Because then I think from the footage we saw, it switched to outside. Yeah. And then I think that's when your other homeboy was in the middle trying to, like, you know, I guess be the peacemaker, and she was like, you know, talking to your homeboy, why do you want to fight me? And so I guess I need to ask this to you before I continue, because I've been seeing this in a lot of comments. What do you feel? Because I don't know when she took his phone or threw his phone. What do you feel your homeboy's intentions were in the white t-shirt? Because he's getting a lot of flack because of him wanting to actually fight a female. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. In my eyes, I feel if you're a male, you know what I'm saying, there's no justification in wanting to fight a female. You get no kind of points for that whatsoever. Because it's like, at the end of the day, she's a female. So are you really gonna fight her? What are you gonna get from that? So from your perspective, do you feel your homeboy's actions were in the wrong? And then number two, was this before or after when he took the phone, and I guess how everything else escalated on his part?
You gonna spank a Nah, wait, calm down. Let me fight her. Calm down. On your mama. Let me fight her. Let me fight a Why would you wanna fight me? Are you a bitch? You wanna fight a bitch? Why would you fight me, bitch? We get off on anything. You 120 pounds. Let's get at it then. Let's get at it then. Calm down. Calm down. Wait. Y'all think because the famous? You from what? You. Where you from?
Okay, so on that, speaking on that, his actions was wrong. If I already told him around that night and also after that, pretty much to just don't do that. Like, you know, if I'm telling you to do something, just listen to me for the most part. Okay. I'm gonna handle it. That I always tell anybody I'm around, I got the situation, you know. Okay. Now, was it his intention to fight her? No, he was not trying to fight her. Was he mad that she threw her his phone and cracked it? Absolutely. Okay. But I don't think in that moment he was trying to fight her, but he was very aggravated, you know.
So do you think it was just him talking, or what do you think? Or do you think he would have actually took physical action? Because I mean,
I think he was just talking, but I did see that he did lift up his pants and fighting motion like he was gonna get ready to fight. Okay. But I don't think he would have actually did it. Okay, and then was he kind of intoxicated too? Because I did see in the video he had a buzz ball. Okay, yeah. So I think with that, like I said, me just keeping it real. If you're a male, you know what I mean, you got to control your emotions, control your liquor. Number one, I understand it's a heated moment. I understand, like, obviously, if somebody would have thrown my phone, I'll get hot and heated. But I feel like at the end of the day, you need to snap into reality. Understand this is a female. This is not a male. And then, like I said, if you and Ice Spice consensually as two female adults agreed to fight, then by all means let y'all get the fade. Exactly. You know what I mean? Let y'all get the fade, and it is what it is. No jumping, none of that. Let the two females handle their stuff opposed to him.
Okay. So then, I guess after that, that's when you guys got out in the street and got a affair one-on-one, right? As well.
Yeah. So I broke out from his arms.
Okay.
Like I said, I came back from my car, so I'm walking down the street towards her at this point. And he instantly grabs me, and I tell him, and I end up cutting his finger because I pushed him.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, because I pushed
that.
him because I was like, get off of me. Like, she wants to fight me now. Let me get my ones. And then you see me running towards her. He grabs me again, and then that's when I broke free again. And then that's when I finally got contact with Ice Spice. Okay. And then we left it at that.
Okay. So like I said, I just wanted to make sure, you know what I'm saying, we broke down the video because like I said, man, I'm gonna keep it real. Like there, you know, and for the most part, like I said, or maybe for the entire thing, you're keeping it real, you're keeping it honest, and I appreciate that, and you're actually taking accountability because, like I said, the video is out there. Ain't no friend, ain't no trying to lie, ain't no trying to. Because also too, I guess people would like to know this too. You did do an interview with TMZ.
So I said, let me tell you something. I don't care where you from. I'm like, you in LA, you in my city now. You can't be out here disrespecting people. Like, if you wanted us to leave, you could have just politely said, oh, I'm not in the mood or something, right? Instead of just yelling at me.
And I know you were talking. So, I mean, from my perspective, from me looking at it, it kind of looked like it was just spare the moment. I think you were kind of caught off guard possibly. And you were just talking. So what do you have to say about that initial TMZ video? Were you like kind of flabbergasted? Did it catch you off guard? Were you still in your emotions? Because obviously people want to know about that because you said you were in my city. Yeah. You know what I mean? And there's no friend about that too. So what's your perspective on that so the public can know as well?
So on that, okay, so I was definitely caught off guard because the incident happened Wednesday. Okay. The interview happened Thursday, right? Okay. They released the video Friday. Yeah. So my mind and my emotions was going through it because before it was even published or anything, I was already hearing words from the outside, like people, like from my people, you know. So, and I'm like, I can't believe this happened. Like, I was just more scared of the fact that it being posted and going the way it's going now, you know, because I don't want the fame, I don't even want the clout. It just, for me, it was a regular night, absolutely. Okay. So when TMZ reached out asking to do a video, I was going to work that day, so I was also in a rush and also caught off guard. Like I said, I'd never been through anything like this before, I didn't know what to say or what to do. But all I know is I could just tell the truth. Okay. Whether how it comes out, if people believe it or not. But that's my take on that because I was confused and like didn't know what to say on that.
Okay, so I guess with that, do you feel you were in the wrong with saying anything you did say in that TMZ interview, so the public can kind of know that, you know, I mean, certain things weren't meant, or you just in the heat of the moment, full of emotion?
I will apologize for some of the things I said in there. Like I wouldn't say like I have problems with Ice Spice because I don't, and I still don't. But with the things that I did say, my story still adds up, and everything. The original footage that I did with TMZ was edited. That wasn't, you know. The full thing. Like I get it, and I know they do have a habit of editing stuff too. I mean, you know, y'all know how social media works. Y'all know how the media game works. People edit the clips to make it more juicy and spicy. So I fully get it. I mean, I just want to make sure we're transparent with the public and with the people. We're not trying to beat around the bush with anything. We're trying to keep it 100% real. Because like I said, obviously there's a lot of edited footage. I'm pretty sure people are making AI footage now, and we want to know the real you. Because at the end of the day, I put it like this. You know, like I said, people act out of character when they're intoxicated. You know, everybody's not perfect. People make mistakes, and unfortunately, I feel like this is just one of those incidents. So where you were kind of, you know, intoxicated or whatnot, and then you kind of just fed into the moment, and then and acted off an impulse, and you know, kind of, you know, made that decision, which unfortunately ended up in a negative way. But at the end of the day, you know, everybody played their part. But like I keep on saying, I do appreciate you taking accountability for what you did. You're not beating around. You're not trying to hide about it. You know what I mean? And I know, number two, those weren't your intentions. And number three, you're owning up and you're actually, you know, telling your side for people that don't know, and actually getting a personal insight so people can know beyond just the footage. Because the energy I'm reading, I mean, I'm being real. You seem like a sweetheart. You know what I mean? You seem like a sweetheart. And I get it. And don't get it twisted, though. I know there's plenty of sweethearts out there, but, you know, if they can get turned, or somebody crosses the line and present you, they can be 10 toes down. So obviously you have an equal balance, you know? Right. So I guess with that being said, what do you have to say to Ice Spice? So now that you're on camera, what do you have to say to Ice Spice, and, you know, anybody out there, all of us reporters, what do you have to say personally to her so the public will know this from your direct mouth? So Ice Spice, to you personally, girl, my intentions was never to, you know, have this situation go as far as it did. I apologize for putting my hands on you and to your friend. And I give you that. Like, you know, you girl from the Bronx, you came up, you did what you had to do. And I'm a girl's girl at the end of the day. So I give you props. You come a big girl, so it's much love for me though still, but we just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. And just to confirm, you're still a fan of Ice Spice, even though you had the altercation, you will still bump music, you know what I mean? A fade is a fade. Ain't no hard feelings.
Yeah, we'll still be watching little SpongeBob and all of that, you know, because that was a good little movie. I
get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen it yet, but I seen the previews, and I heard it was good. I heard it was good.
Seen that little song, Big Guy.
Okay. See, man, she knows the lyrics, man. Come on, man. Even though there was a fade, it's all night. We good, man. She still on the lyrics. She's straight. I respect that. So I guess other than that, my thing is, I guess this brings on to another topic. I guess I got to get your opinion on. So now I guess this leads to the question of, do you feel that any artists that do come to LA or California, do you feel they do need security? Because I've seen a lot of people in the comments saying, you know, why was she alone? Mm-hmm. Why did her homegirl didn't do anything? So I think this brings up the topic. Do you feel like artists are too comfortable going places, and do you feel that they need security at all times? What's your thoughts and opinion on that?
I absolutely agree. I feel like they should need security at all times. It don't matter where you from or where you at. Your name is on the map. You're gonna need security, whether if it's one big security or not. You should never walk around solo. Mm-hmm. And LA is it's known for fighting or whatever. So I just feel like it doesn't matter. Just have security on you at all times. And even if you don't have security, make sure you have pepper spray on you, anything, you know, as a big artist like that, just keep something on you if you don't have security with you.
Okay, yeah, I get it, yeah, because definitely, I see in the comments a lot of people were mentioning that, and then they obviously brought up the unfortunate PNB Rock situation, the Pop Smoke. So I think like Southern California and even LA in general is notoriously and infamously known for a lot of celebrities either, you know, getting attacked, unfortunately getting killed, robbed, you know. So I think this creates a bigger topic about artists moving around, you know, correctly in a certain way. And I've interviewed a lot of artists, even from, you know, I think it was Raekwon from Wu-Tang Clan. A lot of people saying, you know, you just have to move accordingly and correctly as an artist. You know what I mean? You got to be aware, you know. I know you've been hearing what's been going on a lot around LA and the West Coast. So my thing is, how do you feel people should move accordingly? Because I asked this to a lot of artists. You know what I mean? So from you being in the East Coast, why do you feel the energy out here in LA is different? And why do you feel certain artists should move accordingly out here? You know what I'm saying? Maybe differently opposed to the East Coast. You know what I mean? Because there's been a lot of killings, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, changing and snatching. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel upon that? What advice would you give to any up and coming rappers?
I would just tell dudes, you know what I mean? It's all about who you attach to. You know, one thing about LA I always knew from when we was coming back in the early 90s, if you're not strong, you gotta be prepared. That's anywhere. You go up top. If you're not strong and you know you're in the wrong places, you gotta protect yourself. Exactly. You know what I mean? So, you know, I hate to see brothers dying over this shit.
Exactly.
You know, shout out the young guy that got, you know, his family, you know, but Pop Smoke, you know, it's just bad timing, man. But it's real in these streets, and you gotta be cautious of where you go, and like people say, if you're not connected, because I know when we came out here, that was the word for us too, because we used to come down the block and be in rental cars, having fun, wearing red, wearing blue, and then the dudes that we fuck with, they was telling us like, yo, be careful.
Exactly. Because the politics out here and heavy with that, you know what I mean? Especially with the gang culture.
That been going on since the 70s, since the 80s. So for me, it's all about how you move and who you moving with. And just be smart, you know what I mean? Don't put yourself in a situation where you know that it can happen, or even think that it can't happen to you. Because it can happen to anybody. The president could walk down the block and get got if he's not on point.
Exactly, you're
right. You know, so to me, like I said, that can happen anywhere all over the world, man.
Exactly.
You could be in Idaho and you could get touched if you're not on point. So that's what it's all about.
So that's why I feel too, it's definitely a topic at hand that needs to be discussed.
They definitely need to security up. If you're a big artist, you even got to be a big artist. You can just be known or something. Just have security with you at all times or anything, because unfortunately, I won't put myself out there like that, but anything. So we could prevent situations like this, I guess you could say, in my aspects. So.
Nah, for sure. Because then too, it's like McDonald's out of all places, you know. And it's like you would never expect, you know what I mean? Somebody
all just start to use the bathroom. Why are you here?
So it just was like just out of nowhere, you know. But also too, I give respect to Ice Spice as well, because like also on the flip side, like a lot of artists are afraid and too Hollywood to even go out by themselves and go to places like McDonald's.
And I give her that too. She stand on her toes. She did come back and wanted to fight me.
She did.
Whether if it was win, lose, or draw.
That part.
She came back and she stood on her 10. So,
hey, Ice Spice, you stood 10 toes down. I seen in the comments too, a lot of people giving Ice Spice props for actually wanting to catch the fade, literally crossing across the tables. I seen that, you know what I mean? So she broke out the Bronx.
Cause I'm a gangster. I'm the realest shit. I'm from the Bronx, yo. Don't make me have to come up and run up on you.
So I respect that too. But at the end of the day, like I said, it was just, I feel like an unfortunate situation. And like things happen, it's life. I'm pretty sure everybody out there from the hood or anywhere, people caught friendly phase, people got drunk and got out of character and arguing and all kind of stuff. So that's why I just feel with your situation, it was just best for you to kind of break everything down for the public. Because, you know, like I said, when videos get put out, people have their own narratives, their own perspectives. People try to, you know, twist stuff. I think I even seen, shout out to Poetic Flacco, that's my guy. I think I even seen him saying that some gang members beat up Ice Spice.
When I seen them nasty gang members, those disgusting, inhumane savages, jump Ice Spice outside of McDonald's, the first thing I said was, I told y'all, when I give my commentary on gang members, y'all say I'm wrong. What's the benefit of these people being in our society? Think about it for a second, bro.
I'm like, hold on, she's not even. You're not a gamer. Let people know you're not a gamer, right? You know what I'm saying?
I seen a lot of people talk about they do want to DP me and stuff, which was a little bit confusing on my end, just because I said, where are you from and stuff like that. Now maybe it took offense to a lot of people asking where she's from, because personally I did not know she was from the Bronx. I didn't know where
you didn't know she was from the Bronx?
We both from the Bronx, so I know that you dirty.
I promise you.
Where did you think Ice Spice was from?
I didn't.
You thought she was from Antarctica, South Pole, because of the ice spice, you know what I'm saying?
Somewhere.
Okay.
Like ATL something, but I didn't know the Bronx. Like,
okay.
I wouldn't say like I'm a big fan, so I'm a fan, but not too much, you know.
So what made you want to say where you from? Was that just like an extent? Because I know obviously you're from the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, motherfuckers be like, where you from, or on the dead homies and shit like that. So this is something that you say?
Yeah, everybody who knows me, I just say that. Okay. You know, it's my form of letting you know that I'm gonna take flight on you.
Okay. So that's your instinctual kind of reaction.
I kept continuously giving her like hints, like if I'm asking you where you from, I'm expecting you to somewhat get up, get ready or something, but you still talking a little mess. So
okay, and then once again, just to clarify, like I said, you came in on some because a lot of people in the comments are putting you just came in there just to start some stuff with Ice Spice. You've seen her, you just wanted to take off on her. No, so that wasn't the case, correct?
That was not the case whatsoever.
Okay, so you came in there as endearment, as a fan, and then you tried to turn up, and she took it the wrong way. So then it triggered you. And then from there it just escalated. And then, like I said, you were kind of intoxicated.
I probably took it out of context as well. Maybe I did feel away in a moment that like, okay, she don't want to turn up, which is respectful. I understand. You don't have to turn up. It is, at the time it was a little late in the night or whatever.
Okay.
But I feel like she could also handled it a little better than what she did.
Okay. I get it. And then I guess, to keep it real, I don't want to get too messy, but I want to ask, why you think her homegirl didn't back her or do anything? You think like, why do you, because a lot of people were saying too, well, how come her homegirl didn't, so if you were in Ice Spice's shoes, correct? You know what I'm saying? Let's play devil's advocate. So if you're in Ice Spice's shoes and you had a homegirl, and then obviously if you seen the altercation go down, obviously that happened between y'all two, would you be mad at your homegirl for not stepping in, try to protect whatever?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Girl, you better stand 10 toes with me.
Okay.
And you're not finna have me out here looking crazy by myself or nothing.
Okay.
Like get beat up anything.
Okay, that part. I feel it.
Because me, I'm gonna go back to my homegirl and I'm like, we gonna have to squabble it out. Cause why you ain't help me?
Yeah, now y'all gonna have to catch a fade together. Okay.
Like a friendly fade, anything, cause you should be there. Like, I know I pushed a girl hard. She was probably spooked, but I don't care how scared you is.
Hell yeah, I do like a superhero. You got an extendo arm. She flew. I'm like, damn. Shit.
But at the end of the day, it don't matter how scared you is. Just like, y'all would have been better off jumping me. Yeah. If anything,
I get it. It makes sense. But yeah, just trying to bring light to it. But in all seriousness, like I said, those weren't your intentions. Like I said, it was endearment. You were just in the heat of the moment, kind of intoxicated, and one thing led to another, misunderstanding, and things happen. Like I said, we're human, and you do. Like I said, you owned up to it. You apologized to Ice Spice and for your acting to the public. And I feel like moving forward, hopefully she can see this video and the public can see this video and see the true sincerity and the realness of this interview. This isn't fabricated and this isn't scripted. This is your real, genuine feelings. And I think people out there know, like I said, when people do drink or get into the heat of a moment, things happen. And just like how friends get into it, you know what I mean, the next day or a week later they can be cool again. So hopefully this is just one of those situations to where, you know, Ice Spice, you see that she's being sincere, she apologized in the public, and you guys can know it was just one of those incidents to where it wasn't her true intentions, you know. So but I guess other than that, is there anything else you want to let the public know? You want to let people know anything like that? And when your album dropping, when your disc record, now it's you do music or anything like that?
I
or what?
do not. I'm a low key person.
Come
That's
on,
the thing.
man. You got the image. You pretty, you know what I mean? Like, man, if she were to drop a track, I promise you it would go stupid viral, man. Like, I'm telling you. I mean, you might want to think about starting a music career now or something. The shine is on you right now.
But I will say, shout out to Natalie Nunn, girl.
Okay.
I seen that you posted my little clip.
Come on, man. Natalie Nunn.
Clock it.
Hey, do we have a future baddie on here? Natalie Nunn, what's up, man? Opportunity. I mean, you seen the squabbling skills. Like, come on now. Natalie Nunn, holla at her, man. Zeus, Lemuel, what's up? That's the audition tape right there. but definitely I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with me. Like I said, me personally, like I see the sincerity and I see the realness. Like if you was on some fake shit, then I would know and I would grill you and eat you up right now. But I see you being honest and sincere about the situation. Like I said, I can tell that it wasn't your intentions and things happen.
Right, because that's not the type of person I am.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know me to just go have fun, turn up. I'm the life of the party.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Okay.
You know?
For sure. I can tell that. So I guess my last question is, from everything that's went on, from the footage being put out there, from the comments, what have you learned from this situation? And then moving forward in the future, what will you do different?
I've learned a lot within these past couple of days from the comments and everything. But my biggest thing is just learn to control your emotions. Just learn to control your emotions. And just walk away from situations. Because I will say, once I went back to the car the first time after we fought in McDonald's, I could have stayed in the car, but I didn't. I still fed into that. So stop feeding into stuff.
Okay. Well, there you have it, man. You know, wise words from VAYAH, the one and only. So control your emotions, control your liquor. You feel me?
Yes.
In the words of T-Fly, excuse my liquor. Come on, man.
Excuse my liquor. Any are you okay?
So but like I said, I appreciate it. We'll be looking for your album dropping soon. Hopefully, and we'll go from there. So once again, it's your boy Lazar holding it down for cookies. As you can see, I'm here with the beautiful VAYAH, and hopefully, you know what I mean, y'all tap back in, man. You already know what it is, Lazar. You know what I'm saying? We out, West Coast shit. Yeah.
We finna turn this shit up. This is one of the hottest songs out the IE. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all heard about Get That Shit. So check this out. When I say get that, y'all say shit. Get that. Get that. When I say get that, y'all say shit. Get that. Get that. Let's fuck this shit up.
Get that shit, get that shit, get that shit, get that
Like a homie, I'ma tell the